completely thrown out of whack because you have no place to live, you have no job, and you have no transportation. So once your case is resolved, let's say the case gets dropped against you. Oops, it turns out that it was a mistake, or the victim doesn't come forward, or something like that. Now you have a situation where you're in a worse position than when you went into the criminal justice system. So now you're in a position of reoffending, because the bottom line is you've got to eat. You've got to take care of your family, and you're going to do it either lawfully or unlawfully, but you've got to make ends meet one way or another. So my thought process around bail reform is, number one, money doesn't assure safety. We've seen that in the case of R. Kelly, Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein. These folks are millionaires and continue to prey on the community because they could. So their money did not keep the community safe. So let's take money out of the equation, and let's just get down to, are you a risk or are you not? Are you going to harm more people or are you not? Are you going to flee and never come back to answer the charges or are you not? If you have strong roots in the community, then let's release you to a program so that you can address the issues that got you into the system to begin with. Was it addiction? Was it mental health? Was it an issue of unemployment or underemployment? Let's help you and connect you with services to address those issues so that, number one, you don't reoffend, and number two, you are being held accountable for the act that you may have committed. So that's how I view bail reform, because it's looking at the long run. If we are able to prevent new crimes from happening, we're keeping the community safe. We're saving the taxpayers money, because now they're not paying extra in court fees and more judges and more prosecutors and police overtime. And victims are not being people aren't being victimized. So everyone is better off in the end. So that's why I feel so strongly about bail reform, and looking at other states that have been moving in that direction. They have seen a decrease in incarceration as well as enjoyed a decrease in crime.
Awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much, Melba Pearson, for being here on the Power of Attorney podcast. Don't forget, guys, www.melbaformiami, and that's the word FOR.com, melbaformiami.com. When is the election? People need to go out. They need to vote. If you are in Miami-Dade County, I am encouraging you to vote for Melba Pearson for state attorney for Miami-Dade.
Yes, thank you so much for that. That means a lot to me. The election is August 18th. There's going to be early voting before that, usually the 2 weeks before that. And also keep your eyes out for vote by mail. You can go on the Supervisor of Elections website. I know a lot of people are worried about coronavirus and all of that and may not want to go into public spaces, but don't let that dissuade you from voting. So make sure to request a ballot by mail by the Supervisor of Elections, so that way you can vote in the comfort of your own home, mail in your ballot, and make sure that your voice is heard. So the election is August 18th. You can check out my website. I'll make sure to have information about vote by mail on there as well. And if you have questions, I actually respond to the emails I'm sent. So please feel free to reach out on the website and donate, because elections aren't free. This is a grassroots movement. This is not funded by the bail industry, obviously. This is not funded by large donors. This is everyday people who care about these issues who are contributing. So please contribute if you can, and you can do that on the website, melbaformiami.com.
Awesome. Again, thank you so much. Well, guys, this is another awesome episode of the Power of Attorney podcast. You can actually follow our podcast and subscribe. We are on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, SoundCloud, and all other platforms where podcasts are distributed. And so until next time, have a great day.